today I'm going to be talking about, is eating for your goal too expensive? And I probably have, people trying to lose weight opting into this video, people trying to gain muscle opting into this video, because in reality, there are a lot of people that just think whatever goal they have is harder than other people's goals because of food expenses. If you're the guy trying to build muscle, you're like, yeah, I have to eat so much more food, so I have it much harder on my wallet to buy more food. And the person trying to lose weight is like, well, I have to eat clean, I have to eat leaner, healthier cuts of food, so my food is actually going to be more expensive because it's usually higher quality than someone's just trying to build muscle. And so pretty much everyone opts in, everyone has the idea that their goal is harder because of their wallet expenses when it comes to food. Now, here's the truth for both ends. Okay, let's talk about fat loss first, weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight, even if healthy foods are more expensive than processed junk food, okay, even if, which I don't think so, okay, if you really do your research, if you really compare the two, healthy foods are just, they cost just as much, if not cheaper. But let's just assume you're right, okay? Let's say even if you're in your imaginary world that healthy foods are so expensive and they're not affordable, okay? Even if they're more expensive, you should be spending less on eating, because if you're in a weight loss program or a fat loss program, you're in a deficit. So you should be eating less anyways. Your expenses should be less. So if 2,000 calories of healthy foods cost, slightly more than 2,000 calories of processed foods, you shouldn't be eating 2,000 calories of healthy foods. You're in a deficit. You're going to be buying less foods. But in reality, healthy foods are not expensive, okay? Especially for fat loss. People just have this idea, because of, Subway, Chipotle, convenient healthy food might be expensive, but convenient food in general is going to be pretty expensive unless you're eating like, McDonald's dollar menu, which you're just eating preservatives at that point, okay? So you should be eating less anyways. Expenses for your wallet is not an excuse. Now let's switch over to the muscle builder, the bulker, the person who wants to gain a lot of weight, predominantly muscle, okay? Is food expenses an excuse to switch goals, or is that something that might halt their progress? And in reality, it's not. Even though they're going to be eating a lot more, their quality of food is not going to be, it's not going to be as dependent as the fat loss person. They can get away with eating, slightly less leaner cuts of meat, so that's going to be cheaper. And on top of that, what they have to learn to do ultimately is, it's not about sacrificing your wallet, it's about sacrificing your taste, okay? When you eat a lot of food, if you're buying really yummy food, if you get all fancy with, the seasonings and the sauces and all this stuff, it's gonna be expensive. But you know what people who want it, who get after it, do, and they can't afford it? They just eat rice, oatmeal, and chicken breast. No seasoning, no fancy anything on it, no convenient, going to the, store and restaurant, ordering 2 meals so you can get your total calories in. They prepare everything, they put in the extra time, and they make sure money is not an excuse, because it's not an excuse. You will sacrifice taste, and you might sacrifice convenience, but don't be making the money excuse, because it can't be an excuse. I've seen people get great bulking results on a super low budget, like ridiculously low, like lower than me, and I'm like poor. I'm a college student. Yeah, I'm poor. I've seen people get great results. They want it. They want their goals so bad. All they eat, plain rice, plain chicken, plain broccoli, plain oatmeal, plain sweet potatoes. Every now and again, maybe they'll buy a cut of beef, but again, more expensive. They are on a strict budget, and they're going to sacrifice taste. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fun to eat, plain chicken breast and plain white rice and brown rice, plain broccoli if you're on a budget. But if you want your goals, you're going to sacrifice that convenient and, that taste, that pleasure. And honestly, I'll do it every now and again because it's important. If I'm on a budget, if I don't have anything in the kitchen and I don't want to sacrifice, I don't want to pay $10 to get a double meat Chipotle bowl just to get my calories in. And that's me on maintenance, okay? Imagine someone on a bulk who's trying to eat a lot. Usually someone on a bulk, when they eat out, they should order 2 meals. I'm just saying, people think that's absurd, but most people who have a hard time bulking don't eat enough. And so that's going to be expensive, ordering 2 meals at an actual restaurant that's going to prepare it for you. So guess what? You can get all your total calories in for as many weeks as possible for an 8-week cycle, 12-week bulk, 16-week cycle, whatever it may be. But you have to sacrifice taste and convenience. And so that's the video. That is going to apply to both people in both camps trying to lose weight or trying to gain weight. And in both camps, it's the same conclusion. Food cost is not an excuse. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.